Hey everyone, I am going to give just a few seconds for people to join if they're able to join. I know a lot of people have been catching the replays. We're just going to be tapping on accepting change. There's a lot of change going on in the world right now. And there's a lot of things that need to be changed in the world right now. And also, there's just, it's a new normal that's going to be very different and maybe even very hard to handle for a lot of people. But I'm going to do a little tapping on change. If you don't know the tapping points, the tapping point that you can do if you're having any shoulder issues or you have a service animal that, like, the chest command is basically like a trigger for them to do something for you, then, just go to the karate chop point. But this is a really powerful point here. And then we'll go to the top of the head. It's just generally whenever you do the full run through, you'll start at the top of your head, then you'll go to your third eye here. It's like right at the tip of the eyebrows, then the temples, eye bones, like right on your little eye bone right there under your eye, in between your upper lip and your nose, between your bottom lip and your chin, that little divot there, right below your collarbone, and then at your bra line or your chest crease if you don't wear a bra. And then the last one is at your wrist. And again, if you can't do all of those, just do this one. I have wrist sensitivity sometimes, so I have to skip that one as well. But we're just going to get started tapping on the fact that we can accept change. So there is a lot of change happening in the world right now. And there's a lot of things that need to change as well. And this new normal is kind of difficult to take in. In some places, it's like a movie. In some places, it's pretty much martial law. And in some places, people are acting like nothing's happening in this world. And people are acting like nothing needs to change. All the old systems and rules still fit. But we all know they really don't. Most people are struggling with accepting change. We all struggle with accepting change. It's normal, and we're going to at some point in our life. Change can be a big thing, especially something like a huge movement or a pandemic. Even the loss of a job or a person. It can really change a whole lot of things, even if it needs to happen. We can sit back and do nothing and wallow in the change that's coming. Or we can accept it and move forward with life and accept the amazing change that is coming. It may be a little more difficult and annoying to go out. You may have a crazy tan line from your mask. You may just be annoyed of going out because you have to clean everything and you have to wear a mask when you're out. Or you just may like think that this is all bullshit. And that you don't really need to do shit to accept this change or to get through it or anything. But it's okay if people around you don't want to accept the change and they're not on the same page as you. We can't make them. And quite frankly, let them learn the hard way. We can't all pick and choose our battles, and we don't have to surround ourselves around people who can't accept change if we don't want to. And the change that's coming, it's really good change that's coming. It may not seem like it now with the pandemic going on, but people are helping each other out now. People are starting to look out for others that they wouldn't have before. People are starting to take a stand. People are stepping up and taking care of and helping their family members that they really should have before. And people are just noticing how important time with friends and family really is. People are also realizing how distracted we were by life. And what we were missing out on when we were just speeding through each day. Autopilot can make you miss a lot of shit. And while the new norm may be wearing a mask, there's plenty of other places in this world that have way worse issues and more strict laws. You'll be okay to have a law of wearing a mask. At least where I am, it's a law. And we'll get through it. If you're annoyed by it, you'll get through it. We went through our tower moment where everything felt like it was crashing down. But in some areas, we're really starting to see that light from the stars. And people are continuing to support each other, which is something we didn't have before. So we're just going to accept the change that's coming. And we're going to focus on the good parts of the change that's coming. Because who really wants to bring focus to the negative shit? We don't want any more of that. So I'm down for this positive change. Alright, so that is the tapping for accepting change, and I am going to drink loads of my water here. Stay hydrated. You're tapping on meridian points, releasing blockages, getting your flow of energy right. And you may have felt some emotions come up if you're getting teary-eyed, if you're yawning a lot. That's a big one. There's just many. You're getting chills, all sorts of things. So if you're feeling any of those things, those are totally normal. It's okay. And if you have any questions, or if you just want to talk about the tapping or anything that came up for you, definitely hit me up in the DMs. But I hope you all have a wonderful day and low pain if that's for you.